Hi everyone, sorry I'm out today. Today you're going to do some editing, so please have up your outline and draft that you completed earlier this week. Yesterday you did a reader's response. The goal of that was to help you revise, so make big changes like reorder paragraphs, delete paragraphs, add more description. Today you're going to edit for grammar, punctuation, word choice, and those smaller types of changes. So at this point, you should have your document up. Go ahead and scroll down to your draft. And today, instead of doing a partner peer edit, we're just going to use Google to help us catch any grammar mistakes. So to use Google, you're going to want to go to add-ons. So add-ons is up at the top, and you'll click on add-ons. And we're going to use two different add-ons. So right now, I have them already. Oh, sorry, I lied. We're going to use one add-on. And the add-on you're going to use today is the SAS Writing Reviser. So I'll repeat it again. It's SAS Writing Reviser. So when you click on add-ons, SAS Writing Reviser probably won't be there. Instead, you'll go to Get Add-ons. Once you do that, you'll get something that looks like this. In the search box at the top, search for SAS Writing and click enter. This is what should come up. So something that looks like it has a little compass. You'll want to click on SAS Writing Reviser. Make sure that you've got the right one. And then I have manage, yours will say get. Once you click on that and get Writing Reviser, you'll have to go through a couple different steps in order to add it to your toolbar. One of the steps is going to ask you how old you are. In this case, please say that you're 18. I know you may not be 18, but if you say that you're under 18, your parents are going to have to approve your use of this grammar editor. And you'll have to wait for them to check their email. So for today, when you get to that question, please say that you're 18. After you go through the installation steps, you'll be back on your document. You should be able to go to add-ons at that point and scroll down and find SAS Writing Reviser. At that point, you want to open the Writing Reviser. Give it a second to work. And let me expand my screen. There we go. And so you'll get a toolbar on the side that looks like this. There's a lot that you can use as part of your Writing Reviser, so the three things I want you to focus on today is number one, sentence economy, and passive voice. So if you find sentence economy and passive voice, if you click on passive voice, say yes, and it will find any time in your outline or your draft that you use passive voice. Ooh, see those blue highlights? To be taken. I received evidence was also. And your job is to go back and reread. Do you need passive voice there? So for example, we'll go to commitment needs to be taken seriously. Well, do you need those extra verbs to be taken seriously? Probably not. You could go back and edit it as take commitment seriously. Now you don't need those extra to be verbs. So look for passive voice and get rid of as many to be verbs like to be, being, was, as you can. You just don't need them. Another one that I want you to look at, so that was sentence economy, passive voice. Another tool that I'd like you to use is sentence variety and run-on sentences or sentence fragments. You choose. If you know you always write a ton of run-on sentences, which I've commented on a couple of your drafts, use the run-ons. If you do fragments, use the fragments. So if you click on sentence fragments, ooh, this writer does not have any. Ooh, good job. Oh, there's one. Okay. There is a sentence fragment, and they might need to go back and correct that. Last one that you'll need me find it. Is vague words. So sentence clarity and then vague words. Give it a second. And what it'll do is it'll highlight any vague words that you use, like peace. And then you have to go figure out, could I replace that with something more specific? So for in this case, seen as a person and not a piece of trash. Well, that's okay. Would it read the same if it said being seen as a person and not trash? Probably. You can probably get rid of peace. Those are the top three. So to review, sentence clarity and vague words, sentence variety and sentence fragments and run-ons, and for sentence economy, passive voice. Here are a couple of other pro tips that may be special in your case. If English is your second, third, fourth, fifth language, look at sentence power and go to verb tenses. Tenses often shift and you don't even realize that you're suddenly in past tense. Click on verb tenses and it'll identify any time you switch tense. So for example, the sentence number is here, so 3, 4, 5. If you look all present tense, somewhere around sentence 9, she suddenly switches into past tense. So you'll want to go find that in your writing. Present, present, present. Oh, dang it, it's that passive voice we highlighted earlier. Change, receive. Maybe it's an anecdote and you want to switch into passive voice. Or sorry, not passive, past tense. Or maybe you did it on accident and need to change it to present. Okay? So again, to find verb tenses, it's sentence power, verb tenses. Click on as many of these as you find relevant to your writing. You're going to spend 20 minutes on this today, and then to edit your grammar and make it as perfect as you can. After that 20 minutes, you're more than welcome to work on this and use this further over the weekend. I want to remind you, you need to capitalize your eyes. Please. Okay, you also have your Chromebook, and this is posted on MyConnect in our definition essay folder. So just find the presentation that's titled Subplans 131, and you can find this presentation linked in a slide if you need to revisit it or replay it. Okay, have a great day, guys.